We are Strem. I think that's a bit bright. Let's cut her down a wee bit. Getting kind of washed out. Just adjusting the camera brightness here because it's a bit washed out. Takes a minute to get to this freaking menu. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. Here we go. Good Lord, took a while to find. Yeah, that's way too bright. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Much better. Wow, that's all the way dim too. Okay. Fair enough. I like it. I think it any brighter just kind of looks weird. Yeah, it's just too washed out. Although, yeah, maybe not so dark on the contrast. A little bit. Okay, cool. I like it. I like it. I don't know about the transparency though. Let's lose that. Yeah. Okay, that looks a lot better. Okay, we're just going to do some 10-minute races in the Lambo around Suzuka. Let's put this to 90. 15 cars. Yeah. Actually, let's change this. I don't want to go into darkness with this light in my eyes, making it more difficult to see. Sure, 80% is good. Okay. Let's load up a custom setup here that we got. And let's run with it.
Going double file.
Starting last, it's just a 10-minute race, which will be about 5 laps. See how far we can get up there. Get them brakes nice and hot. Heat up the tires a little bit. Whoop whoop!
Green light. Go, go, go. Car on the left.
Coming
Clear
through!
wide. Clear on the left. All clear.
And they love to ride that curb inside and get bounced out. You got to be careful when you're coming by in one there. Just give them plenty of room, because they will definitely dork it up. Just going to be easy on the first lap, because we're stuck in traffic anyway and we got cold tires. A little rusty. Maybe I should have warmed up. Fucking this race will be my warm-up. Come on, turn in. That's some bad understeer there.
Car on the left.
Multiple
Clear
causes.
on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Driver error being key. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's taking a look. Maybe I shouldn't have bumped it up to 90%. Whatever. P8. We got 4 laps. Where are we gonna land? Ooh, on the outside of 2, probably, at that rate. It's hard to tell if I'm keeping up with this group without watching the timings. I feel like I am now. I feel like I'm just inching closer.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Short shift at a second there on that exit, trying not to get wheel spin while I keep the pedal down. I could modulate the throttle a little bit, but
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
it's easier to accomplish that effect just by short shifting a little bit, I think. Alright, P7. They're not exactly rocketing through the field here. Should catch this guy in the first Degner. Maybe get him going into the spoon, or... well, not the hairpin at this rate. I was going to say, if I can get a good exit out of the hairpin, but clearly that's not the case. Although they get, at 90%, they get terrible exit, you know, from there and entry to the spoon, because you just walk by him right here.
Clear on the right.
Slide.
Car
Caught
on
it.
the left.
But I
Clear on
lost
the
it. Losing the position because of it. No. Barely held on. The skin of my goddamn teeth. I was going to say, you know, it's easy to catch him there in the entry to spoon, but that's partly the difficulty level turned down to 90, and this Lambo's a bit OP, I think. That was bad. Lucky to make it through that chicken. At 1 car a lap. This race is not going to end well. Gaining on that Audi a little bit. Come on. Come on.
Car on the right.
Gotcha.
Clear on the right.
Should have defended. Heckin' robot. Usually gain on them a little bit through 130R and into the chicken some.
Right, man. Neither is on the final lap. Give me the way I can.
Final freaking lap.
Well done, mate. Go for the lap.
Purple laps are best laps. Shit. Fucking missed the shit out of that apex. And that one. tailspin out of there, barely recovered. Looks like I'm carrying maybe 5 liters too much fuel too. Not that that's going to make a huge amount of difference, but wow. Okay, well, that's where this one ended up. Tire pressures look good. Yeah, 4.9 liters too much fuel. 0.8, 0.7. Okay.
Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy. Deep lap.
Murder! Murder!
Clear on the right. I've got some light damage on the front.
Yeah, you betcha. Okay. What did it say? 4.7 liters too much fuel. So we'll take out 4 liters. Give her another try. Let's see. My dumb head's in the way of the left rear settings page. But whatever. We don't need to change any of that stuff right now. Let's just take out 3 liters. That'll leave us 1.7 liters to mess with. Anything else? Again, can't see the left rear wheel because my dumb head. 0.8% to the front. Do we want to give ourselves some more rear? I don't feel like rear downforce was a problem that we were having. I feel like we get through 130R, and that back is the ass end of the Lambo is pretty stable going through there because I've got a lot of mechanical grip as well. I mean, it seems like an awful lot to be biased in favor of the front, but it feels relatively neutral. You know, provided I don't hit the inside curb in the entry to 130R and unsettle the suspension, I think it's pretty golden. I mean, I could add more rear wing, but yeah, I don't want to lose a few miles an hour on this straights. I think we'll leave everything else where it is. I think I like it. So yeah, let's restart. Eyes are getting dry. Put some drops in them, some bitches. And yes, I am drinking iced tea from a mason jar. It's not a fake southern accent you're hearing. It's the real thing. We in the deep south, y'all. Hey. Yeah. Wait, what did I... Yeah, I just changed that fuel. That's all we changed. Okay. Lights on, let's go.
Double file.
Yeah, I'll go in a minute. I'm getting goddamn ready! Woo! Oh, I guess sorry for the yelling. Hope you're not wearing headphones. Rip if you are. Let's heat them brakes up. Cheat on my tire temps on the first lap a little bit. Let all the super hot brakes just cook and cook. Heat my tires up. What? Green, bitch. Green. Green, bitch. Go green. Come on.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Okay, so I jumped that start. I jumped the shit out of that start.
Car on the left.
Ain't taking it back, though.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Gotcha.
Clear on the left.
Ooh, going a little bit wide there. Kind of hard to give him room when I can't hold my line through the heckin' corner. Tuck in. Human DRS. I'm gonna get you out of going into this here chicken.
Car on the left.
Huh? Oof.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Got that there Boatley too. Alright, P4, lap 2. Much better scenario than last time. The car seems to get very unbalanced in that bumpy area between the two Degners. I have lost it many times there. Trying to get back on the throttle too soon and not letting the suspension settle down, or just running through there with it too stiff. Looks sort of innocuous, you know, it's just a little straight section between two corners. But you're always screwed up in that area anyway, just because you always clip the curb on the inside apex of the first Degner. Maybe it's more that than that section being bumpy.
Clear on the left.
I just noticed myself kind of losing it there that last time through.
Fastest lap of the race, man. Good job.
Fuck. Sloppy, not paying enough attention. Mind wandering. Maybe next time, maybe I'll do this again. And I'll tweak that arrow a little bit. Just to make it a little less on the edge. Give myself a little bit more safety buffer with a little more arrow front and rear.
Clear on the right.
Maybe lose a little bit of speed on the straights, but kind of make up for it everywhere else with improved grip and stability. I don't think my alertness right now, my alertness level is up to sort of pushing this setup to the knife edge of grip.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job, man.
Air pressure seemed good. I kind of like to keep them between 27 flat and 27 and a half. Depending on the car, if it's a real stable, like a front engine car, maybe I'll push the pressures up a little higher to get, you know, maybe some lowered rolling resistance, but overall, especially on a rear engine car, I like a wee bit softer and grippier tire. Although now that there's... Have we really got one lap to go? Yeah, we're on the final lap. Maybe I should focus and try to get past this Aston. Can we get him into the Degner?
Clear on the left.
And hold on to the car? Barely. Barely. Alright, now we just need to hold on for half a lap. Or hold on for one more day. Because someday somebody gonna patch it and make you cry. Oh! Threw it away. Threw it away on the final lap. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. That's my specialty. Nobody can screw the pooch like me. Trying to make a dumbass Wilson Phillips joke. Ate that shit with a spoon in the spoon.
Finished the race. Right, race is over. Good job, Dave. Winning it first.
Not a good job. Stop telling me good job when it's not a good job, engineer. I don't like the sarcasm. Not a fan. Damn it. Okay. Let's go from the pass to the fail. That's a bad camera. There we go. So sloppy. Here it is. Look at that slide. It's funny how it didn't, like it, you know, the slide felt bad when I was in it, but I didn't realize how sideways I was. Just smoke that right rear. Squeak. Doink. I'm gonna make a little camera change here. The screen will go blank for a minute. Stream will still be up. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. Yeah, I like that better. There's no real information up in that upper right-hand corner. Definitely better. Okay, so what were we doing? We were returned to garage. Everybody's finished. Let's go restart. And settings. I like a little more caster. And everything's good there and there. Yeah, let's do this. Let's what are we at? 0.7 to the front now. If we pop that up 1, we go down to 0.4. Keep roughly the same. Just give it a good bit more rake. Why not? Let's go crazy. Yeah. Nine millimeters of rake. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference one way or the other, to be honest. But yeah. Let's do 10 millimeters of rake. Rear wing 10. I don't think we can, yeah. Regs don't let us mess with the splitter on the front. And then, yeah, let's fuck it. Let's push that 1 liter down and just really push it to less than 1 liter to cross the finish. That should be it. Headlights on for safety.
Double file.
You going double file. I'm going to sit here while they drive off. Because the AI are garbage. Garbage, I tell you. I think that sounds a little bit low. Let's do it there. Okay. Woo, I stalled it. Hammer them brakes. Hammer them. Look at that. Cook the front brakes. Now put that heat into the tires. Little heater buddies. Little tire heater buddies. Come on.
Green light. Go, go, go.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't quite so egregious as the last one.
Clear on the right.
Same, came out the same place, I guess.
Car on the
P7.
right. Clear on the right.
Did not think I was going to get her woed up. Come on, little buddy. I was relying on that aero grip up front. I think it got washed away. Following that Merc that closely. Didn't help that the tires are a bit cold. This added aero definitely feels a little bit safer. It feels a little bit less on the edge. Obviously, it's potentially faster to drive on the edge, but that goes away if you make a mistake. because you're on the edge. So if you're really going to push those boundaries, you need to get good. And I am, on my best day, flat mediocre. That's on a good day. Yeah, car feels incredibly grounded with just a little more aero like that. Or maybe that's a lot. I don't know, but it definitely feels different. Okay. Same corner, same situation, same car in front. Held on that time. And now we get him into the spoon, and we'll come up on the Boatley. Hey, Mr. Boatley. Mr. Boatley, if you don't mind, sir. Sir, Mr. Boatley, I'd like to show you something. Excuse me, Mr. Boatley. Can I speak to you, sir? Mr. Boatley? I'd like to show you something, I really would. It's called the back of my Lambo. Oh, I failed. I failed. Let them both back by. Let all three by. Okay. I think the moral of the story is don't make jokes while you're driving.
Brother mate, this is me, your whistle vest.
I like when my engineer comes on and tells me how fucking great I'm doing after I royally fuck up. I mean, I pay him for all the advice, but I get the sarcasm for free. That's just a bonus. A little Christmas bonus. For me.
You're halfway through, keep pushing.
Should have defended there, Mr. Ferrari. Boy, this is a familiar sight. Coming out of the hairpin behind the fucking Mercedes. Good Lord. Deja vu. Deja motherfucking vu. Deja motherfucking vu, y'all.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
In a bit of a slide there. I was able to recover it. Sliding again. A little understeery. Burke is mad, wants by. He wants back by. He's going up on the inside. I should have gone a little bit more defensive, but I think I can just get him on pure speed and courage here. Definitely. We should close up on the Boatley a little bit in the braking. Didn't have to use the runoff alternate chicane. It's always nice. Get him into Degner? Nope. Should get him on the entrance to Spoon here. I hope.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Got to come in a little bit slower to that first apex of the Spoon, because at that steep ass angle, that is not the proper racing line. Because you will not make it through at your normal speed when you come in and the line is that wrong. Definitely a lot more stable.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job, man.
I kept my foot in that when the ass end started to slide around. I'm shocked it eventually hooked back up. P5 isn't bad, isn't terrible after screwing up and letting 3 dudes back by and having to repass them. Yeah, with all the fuck ups this race, top 5 finish is better than I deserve. Shall we murder? Shall we murder? Let's murder! That was some good murdering, y'all. That was some dang good murdering. How you doing there, bud? You okay? Alright, let's, I want to save that setting. It's probably the same as that. I don't know. Looks good to me. Okay, and I didn't run out of fuel, so let's do it again. Maybe one more time and then we'll try a different track. Maybe a different car, I don't know. We're going to have to do new setups. After the recent game crash destroyed my progress in this game and all my setups with it. Oh yeah, smoke rolling off those brakes. Let's legit not jump the start this time.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Nobody can accuse us of jumping the start this time.
Car on the left. 3 wide. All clear. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Still ended up 7th. I guess no matter what on these settings, you're bound to end up 7th by turn 1. So it's really not last to first challenge, it's mid-pack to first. Boatley did not defend. Therefore, Boatley got passed.
Clear on the right.
Heck you mother hecker. Let's go around the outside of the Merc.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, he hit me. Dude hit me in the rear quarter, going from right to left.
Car on the
Was
left.
it an attempt at a pit maneuver? Of course it was.
Clear on the left.
AI loves their fucking pit maneuvers. I'm just lucky I was too far up to let it succeed.
Car on the left.
Dude,
Clear
seriously?
on the left.
I gave you room. Fucking AI in this game are seriously heckin' sore losers. And I have the AI aggression turned down really low too. Did it! Fucking did it. I mean, I know that is a real precarious place to pass, but
car on the right.
I probably need to watch a replay on that one to really analyze it.
Clear on the right.
Shame that Assetto Corsa Competizione's replay system on the console is broken. Not really broken, just incomplete. I can only watch that if I pause it right now and watch the replay. Because console ACC does not save the whole replay. It only saves like the last lap and a half, 2 laps. Which is unfortunate.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I mean, that was a pretty dangerous place to overtake somebody too. And those guys let me by pretty easily. Maybe they just fight more the more you go up the field. Possible. I don't know. Then again, if I saw the replay, very well could all be my fault. Doesn't feel that way though.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
Oh, I'm in P10 and halfway through. It's over. Trust me, it's over. And now I'm sliding, coming through the first Degner. It's definitely over. I think that's a Nissan in front of us. Could bring up that.
The fastest step so far.
Yep. Wow. I survived that. Shocker. Yeah, it looks like a Nissan, the Beamer, and the Ferrari are next in line to not be passed because I can't stay on the track apparently. We'll leave that up because why not? Now that my face isn't down there in that corner. We'll finish up this race and go somewhere else, I think.
Final lap now.
All right, one to go. That was bad.
Leader has finished the race.
Woo!
Alright, race is over. Great job, mate. You did your best. Try and get back to the pits.
One final murder at Suzuka.
I've got some light damage in the front.
You betcha. Okay. Back on lap 1 when things were so promising. The outlook was hopeful. Not dire. Things could have gone so well from this point. They did not. T gave me the hiccups. There's me overtaking the Merc into the Spoon. Going wide. Oh well. Watched a guy racing ACC last night, doing a league play, a multiplayer game, and he was at Kailami. And I was like, you know, haven't done Kailami in a while. Let's do some Kailami and see how hard we can kerbong that sausage curb in the penultimate corner. Because that sausage is a beast. It's a beast. So, what do we want to take there? We want to take the Lambo? We'll take Flint Mounts. Let's do the Ferrari. We could be David Perel and blame everything on him. Let's see what the liveries look like. Those aren't bad. I mean, that's really what I'm doing here when I'm just... Oh, that's a good one. I like that. What is that? AF Corsa. Okay. Just got the one livery. Nope. Nope. Wait, this is the one we're looking at, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Kessel. Nah. No. That's hideous. That's the one. That's a good buy. That's a good one. Who are going to be? Tony Vilander, Andrea Bertolini, Louis Mache, I don't know how you pronounce that, or Nick Homerson. Let's be Tony, because I can pronounce that name. Maybe I'm doing that wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so because I don't have a setup for this car and track anymore, because ACC game crashes, we need to do some practice and get a setup. And we will pick the hottest time of the day. We'll turn the damage all the way off because we're just trying to get a setup. Let's see what we got. This Ferrari's a bit of a weapon too. Got a pretty sweet popcorn maker in the back. Because every time you lift off the accelerator, it's pop, 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 pop. I do kind of like that, I have to admit. Okay, yeah, so no setup. So, okay, let's see. What is the electronics on the aggressive preset is 3, 4, and 3. And then we're pretty stiff on the front and pretty soft on the rear. That's kind of all over the place. And the aero is at 0.5% to the rear. Looks like a lot of rear aero, but okay. So yeah, 3, 4, 3. Soft rear. 0.5% to the rear. What does the safe look like? Ooh, that's a lot. Much softer on the rear. Wow. That slow bump on the front is pretty high. And then negative 2.2 on the rear. Good Lord. Okay, so let's pick this one, but let's make some alterations to it. Let's go where the aggressive was on the electronics. We'll do something like there for that stuff. And I like the soft mechanical grip of the safe settings, but a lot of the other stuff I kind of prefer the aggressive setups. So what I'm kind of experimenting lately is doing sort of an amalgam of both. I gotta start with the safe. I see where the aggressive is. I select the safe and I keep the kind of soft mechanical grip, and then I put the electronics and aero a little bit closer, maybe not exactly, but closer to where the aggressive was. So we'll keep that there. And that. Although that seems a bit high on the front slow bump. Whatever, we'll try it out. Okay, and so this was just 0.5%. So this is almost 2% more in the back. Let's and it's also you can see it's raised up. The ride height on the front and the rear is raised up. Doesn't give you more aero. I think if I'm not mistaken, the lower you go, the more aero you get until you bottom out. So if you go too low, you could bottom out too much. But if you bottom out once or twice along the track at non-critical points, it's probably okay. And then the difference in the rake, the front to rear ride height ratio, gives you your balance, and then you kind of adjust that too with the ring. And I think here the splitter's not adjustable. Yeah, the governing body of this will not let you, on this particular car, adjust the front splitter. So I'm going to bring this down all the way like where it was on the aggressive, and that gives us negative 1.2. And I also want to, I like brakes that run a little bit warmer too. Okay, so, and then we were negative 0.5, so if we bring this, okay, that's kind of about where it was rake-wise on the aggressive, but I tell you what, I know there are some places where this thing bottoms out here, so we'll give ourselves 1 millimeter there, and then we will bring this up to negative 0.5 where we were. No. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably a good starting point. And now because of where my camera is, I can't see what temperature is. Whatever. We'll start here. This will be a good starting point, and we'll adjust from there.
Green light, go, go, go.
Okay. Let's just see where this is. And this car makes me want popcorn. And here comes the danger sausage. And I hit it first lap. First lap. That's why the damage is off. If there's any two tracks that I typically turn the damage off, it's Kyalami and Bathurst. Because Mount Panorama, damn. Also, by the way, turning the damage off doesn't stop the tire wear, but it does stop tire damage. So when the damage is off, your tires don't get graining or flat spotting or blisters. But they do go through their wear pattern where they kind of go up a little bit after your out lap and then kind of spike around lap 3, 4 with the best grip. Then they quickly drop off, and then the drop off sort of tapers to a more normal flat curve. But there's around lap 5 or 6, there's kind of a sudden drop off in grip. It doesn't always happen at the same time, front to rear, so around lap 5 or 6, sometimes you'll notice the grip level gets really unbalanced in the car. But if you can make it through that, it typically comes back a little bit. Alright, let's focus. Get this shit all warmed up. Feels a bit understeery at low speeds. I feel like I want even more mechanical grip in the front. Feels okay at high speeds. But before I go messing with that, we'll get the tires right. See how it do. It's definitely a tricky track. It's a bit technical. At least to me it is. Yeah, I want more bite on turn-in at low speeds. And honestly, the straights here at Kyalami are not super long. So I think a real heavy downforce is not going to hurt us at all here. So we'll crank up the downforce. Try to give ourselves a little bit more mechanical grip too at the front, but we'll do that once we get the tire pressures right and then give them a test. Doesn't feel bad though. I think part of it might have to do with just a little bit of an adjustment period after coming from That Lambo.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Rear tire, the rear APs are a bit low. Let's give ourselves a little less rear brake duct too, just to help keep those rear tires warmer. Let's give that a try. Let's go back out on the same set so we have a better idea over the long haul-ish. But yeah, we're probably gonna pop down that front, but first let's do the AP stuff first. Wow, that bat just came around on me. As you witnessed. Yeah, my grip level at high speed feels really good. But I think I'm just going to come up on the aero because this track, the straights aren't long enough for the high aero to hurt me drag-wise. I don't think so. We'll just crank on the aero. And then see if we can't do something about this front mechanical. Doesn't help when I run over the curbs. I'd say the rears are hot. Never going to get a true reading on these tires if I don't stop that. Okay, we'll call the tires here. Yeah, we're gonna go to 0.2 on the back, I think. Again to 0.2 here. I think we'll call that 5.9 and 5.7. Five one and 4.9. All right. Maybe. Maybe. Let's try it. Well, I don't know if it's the fact that I forgot to switch back to my old tires, because the game automatically puts you on a fresh set. So it might be that it's a fresh set of tires. It might be the placebo effect. Or it might be the settings. But it definitely feels better. It definitely feels better. Hope that's not just the new tires. Feels like it's not. Feels like it's the settings, but whatever it is, it's better. Bit more neutral, I think. Bit more stable. Air pressures still seem a bit north of what I want them. Doesn't really seem to be bottoming out, even though I've got the front dropped all the way. Definitely does not like running over curbs, though. But with it sitting this low and the suspension being softened, the fact that it's not bottoming out is encouraging. It's definitely turning better. I think I could live with this.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
That's still a terrible lap time compared to like people who are good. But I think I can live with that. Yeah. It's good. Actually, you know what? Let's go one down. Yeah. So it's 27.2 all around. Going hot. So what's that? 5.8 and 5.6. Yeah. There's no roll bar in the rear. Yeah, I like it. It's definitely a really sweet livery on such a beautiful popcorn maker. There she goes, making popcorn. Okay, that has been way too much setup. Way too much. Should have got close enough and left, but just was not happy with the way that was understeering at first. So anyway, let's do it for real. I'm not good enough for 90% here. Let's go 88. And let's turn the aggressiveness down even lower, because this track is deadly on overtake. But we will go back up to 80% on the damage. Let's do another 10-minute chunk. 10-minute chunku. Chunk. And yeah, I don't know how much. It's a minute and 46-second lap. So it's going to be 7 laps maybe? I don't know. I don't think I need that much fuel, but I also don't feel like sitting here and calculating fuel and time, and let's just see how much we got left over at the end of the race.
Going double file. Green light, give it all you can.
AI does not know how to do a formation lap.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Clear on the right. Got some light damage
Sorry.
in the front of the car. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Starting to think that Porsche wants a spot back.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Brother mate, this is me, missile vest.
The dude I was watching race Kyalami last night, the guy was lapping in the low 40s and the high 39s. If you ever think that you're not terrible at something, just look on the internet. You will realize that you are.
You're at the halfway mark. Give it a check. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Car on the right.
Fuck, fuck,
Clear on
fuck,
the
fuck,
right.
fuck.
Car on the right.
And the marbles.
Clear on the right.
It worked though. Had to go in the marbles to do it, but it worked. Yeah, that dude last night was 5 seconds a lap faster than me. Here. Crazy. That guy is just too good. Just too good. Shit.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Car was sliding out wide. I almost did not catch it.
Okay, the leader's on the final lap. Give me 12K.
Boy, this is a tough race.
Gaining on the car heading sector 1. Fastest lap of the race.
Does not help that I'm not good here either. Hey, look at that, the low 44s.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
After going wide there, that's
Car
not...
on the left.
Oh, thanks for pushing me around, Dick. Really appreciate it. Now I can't face the right way. Oh well.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
We got 11 liters of fuel left. Probably be 9.5 by the time we're done.
The leader has finished the race.
Look at that. Almost exactly 9.5 like I predicted.
Right, the race is over. Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy. 8th lap.
Murder! Hey, let's that lap and see me get turned around. So there's the Boatley. That's before I passed him. We're reeling him in. Closing in. We're closing in. Go around the outside. Look at me. I about fucking lost it right there. Look at me sliding and catching it. Going off. Somehow got by, then got out onto the marbles because I was still well out of control there. I was still trying to reel that or him that fucking mistake in. Worried a lot less about keeping that overtake than I was. keeping that Ferrari pointed in the right direction. So this should be the lap that it actually happened. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I got by him for real there. And then, look at that. Look at that shit. Granted, I got a bad exit. I was slow coming out of there. But god damn, dude. What in the fuck? Is that really necessary? What a coot. I can't get turned around the right way. Jesus. Yeah, I'm not great at any track in this game, but Kyalami is definitely one of my worst. I am terrible at this track. It's enjoyable, but it's technical and it's punishing for sure. Really, a front engine car might be, definitely would be, not might, be a safer bet to go around here. But it's fun driving the popcorn machine, especially when you can murder folks with the popcorn machine. Here we go. Here we go. Full murder. Kaboosh! Took out 2. Okay. No. Man, that hardly seems like enough fuel. But it is. We'll give ourselves 1.5 for safety. $16 liters of fuel. I didn't even take note of how many laps it was. I forgot to pay attention.
Stay double file.
What were we, 11th last race? All we got to do is more than 11th place.
Green light, give it all you can. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That Honda's kind of fun to drive, but it's got a lot of turbo lag. Did not think I was going to be able to slow down in time. I meant to do that.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
All right, onward and upward. All right, come on, Mr. Nissan Chungus.
Clear on the right.
You're next, Mr. Beamer.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Come on, stick the
Car
landing.
on the right. Clear on the right.
I gave him room, but too far off the apex to hold it, really. That's okay, he's still back there.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. Keep it up.
Alright, gotta line up this Beamer here. Tucking that slipstream.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job there.
Uh-oh, in the 44s.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'm only 4 seconds a lap down from the dude I was watching last night. Oh, 4 seconds is an eternity. All right, you're next, Mr. Boatley. 43s. The mid 43s. My tires are on that lap 5 cliff. I'm definitely sliding around a lot more. Need to be careful for the rest of this lap and the next one. Popcorn maker coming through. Okay, so this is a 6-lap race. Car almost came around on me coming out of there. Locked him way up. And the repass. Of course. It's alright though, at least this was an honest fight. And the top 5 isn't terrible.
Alright, the race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best to bring it back to the pits.
Let's murder somebody. All right, let's witness the murder. So yeah, I think with my sort of lack of skill on this track, if I kept the difficulty the same and the number of opponents the same, but cranked this up to like a 15 or 20 minute race, maybe I could podium or maybe even win if I'm lucky. But this track, 10 minutes from P15, I'm just not good enough to come all the way to the front here. It's still fun though, and I want to keep with the 10-minute chunks. I don't want to try to add another. There's where I make a overtake, plunge, and screw the pooch. You got repassed. That's what happens in racing. But yeah, I want to keep to the 10-minute format here on tonight's stream. I think it's perfect little bite-sized races. And there's the finish. And a really just brutal high-speed murder. Full throttle murder. Kaboosh! All right. One more time.
Going double file. Green light, go, go, go.
Plus, because where we start on that corner so far back, because the AI can't make it through, I don't get to leapfrog half the field at turn 1.
Clear on the right. Car on the right.
That's
Clear
not
on the
helping
right.
our last to front challenge. Sausage! Oh, sausage. Sausage. Let's get a do-over.
Severe damage on the front of the car.
Let's get a do-over. That sausage killed me. But yeah, it's starting so far back because of the AI can't get around the final corner. Just kills my chance to
Stay double file.
do my half-pack lunge in turn 1 as per typical ACC race starts. Which I guess technically makes this a more legit last to first challenge. Because I'm not able to jump half the field by turn 1.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Missed the sausage that time.
Clear on the right.
Jump 5 on the first lap. I would definitely benefit from some more front downforce back there. But there's no more available. The GT World Challenge governing body will not let me have any more front aero. Although technically I guess I could shave some off the back and just swap the balance. Maybe we'll give that a try. Doesn't cost anything.
Car on the right.
Woo!
3 wide. Clear on the right. All clear.
That was a bit dirty-ish. But I'm kind of surprised they didn't pit maneuver me. Yeah, right here, a little more front arrow would help me turn in and come up this hill.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
No passing by that sausage. That is a single file zone right there.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Sorry.
Car on the left.
Gotcha,
Halfway
Boatley.
through the
Oh,
Clear on the left.
found the outside. I respect it. I respect it. Nice move. AP seemed a little high. No biggie though.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Got you that time. Got you that time, Mr. Boatley. track limits warning. Excuse me. Damn. Probably don't need to go all the way down into 1 for a lot of these corners that I am. But honestly, it helps. It's kind of a little bit of transmission trail braking. It helps me continue to slow and rotate the car. Plus, you know, by the time the exit rolls around, I'm really securely in the power band of the Rip'ems. So why not? Final lap. Coming up.
Gaining on the car ahead is 73.
We just sort of slid to a halt there right in front of him. The ultimate block pass. Okay.
Alright, check it, fine. Good job. You did the best you could. I'll bring the car back.
P4, I'll take it, you know. I mean, right just off of the podium. Murder! Suicide. But yeah, I'll take it. I mean, you know, like I say, just off the podium and at this track, which I am not very good at, and not being able to get a jump, I will 100% take that. That was, I'm not going to say as good as I could do here in this situation. I maybe could have gotten 1, maybe 2 more places out of that if I hadn't made so many mistakes. But overall, that was not the most terrible performance I've ever put in at Kyalami. But 6 laps to pass 14 dudes at Kyalami. It's a task for me. Of course, the dude I was watching last night could do it and have 3 laps left over. Maybe more. But I'm not him, god dang it. And with that, I think we're going to call it with the ACC. For now. Shocking that it hasn't crashed on me in a few days. Because last week, this thing was crashing every single day. Just shutting down my PlayStation. I have since dialed back the number of opponents on screen from 20 cars on screen now to, 15? Maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's just less taxing on the PS4 or something. I don't know. But whatever makes it work long enough for me to enjoy it. But with that, like I say, I'm gonna stretch my legs, take a little break, and I may come back and do maybe some Gran Turismo, maybe some F1 2020. I don't know. Maybe nothing. We'll see. But until then, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.